to our Sunday simul stream for friends and subscribers here on lichess.orf and Twitch. Welcome everybody. We're seeing a lot of h4 in the first round of the St. Louis the St. Louis tournament regular chess. We're seeing a lot of h4 in the first round. No, this is not going to be a stream where we're playing through those games. We're just giving a simul. I just wanted to mention how h4 is truly important in chess theory. Anyway, guys, we are going to be playing a simul here. This time 20 players. I modified the time control just a little bit to make myself less stressed. We're going to make it 40-30 with 20 players. And just subscribers and a handful of like extra friends who are like former subscribers, moderators, and close friends to the stream here. So not a private event, but you know, close to it. So we're going to do 30 minutes extra, a little bit faster than I've done before. I used to do 30-30 with 30 minutes. It's kind of like that with the 40-30. But it should be a little bit less long, you know, than these longer ones I've done lately, which are dragging on beyond 3 hours. So I want to kind of keep it to the 3-hour maximum. So Soltigo, as I said, I'm going to take all the subscribers first, and then maybe a couple of people who've been really friendly and helpful and regular to the stream here. Arsenal fan. Okay, we've got Bobby. Waiting for subscribers. Merle Dixon. Did I grab the right person there? I hate the way it's hard to grab these names without someone else popping up there. What's up, everybody? Mule Skinner. HTFP, you're not a subscriber currently, but you've been a subscriber before. So, I mean, you know, these former subscribers, we might give them a chance to play as long as they promise to subscribe next month. I'm just kidding. No, I mean, you guys who have been subscribers multiple times and stuff, it's okay if you're not a subscriber for 1 month or something. I'll still let you play in the simul. Parmenides, let's see. Baleful is, who is a subscriber here? Asterbait. Ace is the place. Alright, we didn't grab Ace, so we got him. Alright, we got Ace. Nils is a subscriber. Let's see. Then at the end, once I get all the subscribers settled out, I'll do a couple more players. I'm not going to do 25 like I've been doing. We're not going to forget anybody. Don't worry. I'm not in a huge hurry here. MK Laza, 2400. Alright, I'm not going to take too many new players. JCS, are you playing? Alright, Save a Dog. So Save a Dog let his subscription lap, but we'll let him slide for this time. So Nefedov, fashionably late, Mr. Nefedov. And then once we get all the subscribers, I'll add in a couple people who've been really, really devoted and been here almost every week. But I'm not going to add in like people I don't know. We're just going to do 20 players. I'm not going to make myself stressed. And I want friendly people who are going to resign when they're like down a rook. Not try to make it hard for me. I got kind of pissed off last time because several people just wouldn't resign, like utterly lost positions. It's a hard thing to do, to play like 25 or even 20 players simultaneously. So if you get an utterly lost position, I really appreciate the respect of my opponents resigning. Last time I got kind of mad about it. Gary Fang, where are you? Of course, all the subscribers are welcome to play with an additional few. Gary, are you in the list there? I don't remember seeing your name here. Fang, wait, the Fangster. Odds are that's Gary Fang. Or Fang. It's so hard not to say Fang, even though in Chinese it's like Fang, right? So let's get started. A few more players. It's okay to be, yeah, you're a resigner, no doubt. Bob is a resigner. I just, you know, I don't want everybody to resign like if they might have a lost position, but when it's like totally lost. Like the last time the guy was a rook down, and that was the game that I ended up being really mad about. He wouldn't resign a rook down. Then there was another guy who's like down everything, and he wouldn't resign. And I'm like telling them to resign, and still they wouldn't resign, you know? Whatever, I'm not going to do that anymore. Just, we don't play people like that. You have to be a stud to play. It helps. You know, I'm not going to play too many other people. Jared MW. Subs and really regulars to the stream. Only 20 players. Yeah. Alright. What do we got here? So we're running out of subscribers. Let's keep a couple places for subscribers open. And we'll take a few of the regulars. Like AP. He's had multiple accounts, but I know who he is. And he's played us many, many times. No, he's not a subscriber. Natalie's been playing a lot. Merle Dixon, thank you for the 100 bits. Natalie's been very kind, and let's see, who else we have? Negro Modelo, Big Money. These are people that I've played before. I wouldn't call them regulars to the stream. Pac-Man's Pal. Pac-Man's Pal, are you out there? Where is Pac-Man's Pal? First time ever I actually get to the beginning of my simul. Any cave curveballs into playing subs and regulars only. Suamoni. But you've been here like regularly. Are you James? Well, I announced this like very clearly in the last simul that I was gonna make this change, so no being mad about it. Obviously, I can't play like. You're baleful. All right. I mean, you're like on the borderline. I'll probably accept you and James, because you guys have been here pretty regularly. Maybe you, Negro Modelo, and James. Now, we have played Big Money before. I wouldn't call him a regular. But that brings us to 17. Last time, now I'm up to 17. Last time, I'm going to call for subscribers. For my subscribers. I'm going to start the simul as soon as I can. Alright. I've been banned from the stream. My name is... Jim says... Jim, you've been banned from the stream? Sorry, Jim, you were confused with someone else. Alright. We'll try to unban you. It was just a confusion. Damn it, why is that not letting me? How do I unban someone? Unban exclamation point? I never unban anyone. Sorry about that. There was a confusion. It's not working. What's the command for unbanning? It's not working. I thought it was punctuation first. Oh. Wait. Slash unban. Alright. Sorry, man. Alright, cool. Thank you, Soltigo. You beat me to it. Hey, Magisto wants to play. Yeah, that's it, dude. I'm gonna let him play after he won't resign. Alright. He drove me crazy last week with the other guy. Don't forget Pac-Man's Pal. Pac-Man's Pal, are you on the list? Wow, we got so many people. I mean, I wish I could be like, what is his name? Lance 5500. Plays like 100 people simuls. But I mean, I can't do that, dude. Seth Corwright, thank you for being a supporter of the stream. That's 19. And who else? So I just am taking our close friends to the stream here. Jim. Jim, are you the same Jim as from before? Did I already add you? There's James and there's Jim. Okay, Jim is a different person. James and Jim. So Jim T884 is someone I confused with James, but I banned you from the stream. I don't know why. Because I thought you were someone else. Sorry about that. So I got one more place left to hand out. And anybody else really been a regular here on my stream that I'm forgetting about? Monkey pushing wood. Jared was like wanting to play. We'll let him play. And then last call for subscribers or any regulars to the stream here. Bombist, I guess, is like a regular. Where is Monkey Pushing Wood, though? I didn't even see him in the list. What is his name? Monkey Pushing Wood. I'm going to add Bombist and play 21, but that's really all I can do.
Absolutely last call for regulars and Monkey, ominous Monkey. You're just watching. All right, we're gonna start with 21. Kind of a family event here today. I'm trying to keep it so I don't get stressed out. Last time I just got really angry, and for the reason several people wouldn't resign. But it's really hard. If you just are a rook down, please resign, and be respectful that it's something that's hard for me to do, and I'm doing it for free. And if you disagree, don't fight with me in the chat about it. I confuse you with Dimitri. Yeah, absolutely. By the way, you're the same name, just in Lichess put the English version of my name. Well, I can't discriminate people based based on their name. I didn't like his behavior. His name is fine, but there was something weird about that. Anyway, I don't want to rehash it. All right, let's go. So I'm sorry I can't play like all 40 of the people who are challenging me. Just too much work. All right. Yeah, good luck, guys. Sorry, Big Money. I don't think I added you in. But next time, buddy. But guys, feel free to subscribe to the stream. I mean, then you're guaranteed to play. I can't guarantee that you're going to get to play if you don't subscribe. But I'll do the best I can. So E4, Andrea Perrone. Let's play the opening at bullet speed. That's the other thing that makes me mad. Do you have to be a paid member to subscribe? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. I mean, you can subscribe to my channel on lichess, Twitch, and then you'll definitely get to play. $5 gets you everything in the world. No. So I don't know, you can subscribe, you can pay to be a subscriber on my stream, but other than that I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. The Fangster. Asterbate. And people that are nice get preference. Do you lose subs in simul if they sub for $9.99? Do you lose to subs in the simul? If they send me a secret message like before the game starts, because otherwise I don't know. Who's that? Affix Cube. Yeah, I'm definitely known for losing on purpose. No, there was this funny stream where this guy, Romy, he just donated like a lot of bits to the stream, and it looked like I lost on purpose. It was really awkward. I mean, he was very low rated. I think he was around 1300, and I just like lost my queen or something to this totally obvious fork, and I'm sure a lot of people are like, oh man, that's just because he donated a lot to the stream. Actually, Tabler, I only watched, the one round that was played yesterday. I didn't care so much about the Blitz and Rapid. I would probably check the games if I had time, but having, been really busy and stuff lately, I didn't bother to follow the Blitz games and Rapid. So I just watched the first round of the long games, or most of them. I think I checked the decisive games from yesterday and noticed that H4 was being played with some frequency, which was kind of funny. Pondo was laughing about it. All right, Bob. But anyway, welcome, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the game today. Try not to become salty. I don't think I have enough beer. Yeah, there was three donations of 10,000 bits or something. I mean, I'm not sure if that was the stream. I mean, he definitely did that like twice, but it was really awkward. Yeah, maybe that was a stream where he donated like 10,000 bits, or he donated like a lot, and I like just hung my queen. I mean, that was embarrassing and ridiculous. All right. Anyway, we'd like to see some good donations. So E5. Bombus has been very good at this, by the way. I mean, I played C4 against him. I'm actually scared now. What if I play the Rachmaninoff system with knight f3 against Bombus? Why didn't you play mainline Grunfeld in our correspondence game? Dude, because you seem to like... What is the mainline Grunfeld anyway? I mean, I think there's so many good systems. I play what I play, you know. If I think that you're stronger in theory, then I'm gonna play like something more offbeat. If I think that you don't know a lot of theory, then I probably would be more inclined to go into a mainline type of thing. No, because I thought this line is interesting. So, man, I get a lot of dyslexia. It seems to come up when I'm tired. Never had a problem with it before. Fangster. Okay, guys. For the most part, we're all friends here. Let's try something different against Baleful. This 2 Knights Tango. This is the first chess I played this weekend. Forget to change the Twitch title. Uh-oh. We did that? Oh, man, thank you for reminding me. We did that. We gotta change the Twitch title. Last time we did that, nobody told me, or maybe you tried, but it was like... Yeah, I think I probably everybody like tried to tell me, but I didn't realize. One of my last streams, I did the same thing. All right. But you know what's weird? It like doesn't come up. This is really weird. It's not letting me change it. Is that some sort of bug? Do I want to know why it's doing this? Like when I try to change the stream title? Now, did you guys see that? Did it change for you guys? Do you guys see the stream title changing? Because for me, yeah, it's changed. It's really weird. Like on mine, it's not. Mine just keeps popping back. I have to update my browser. Okay. But it was weird. It like changed and then it bloop. It like went back. Just instantaneously. All right. Ace. Alright, it's been a really, really strange weather where I'm at. I felt like very sleepy all day because it suddenly changed from like 80 degrees and humid to like 7 degrees and freezing and like felt strange all day. Seth Courtwhite. Porky Pig. Alright, so Knight C6, I'm talking funny now. Somebody played this against me and I have it with black in another game. That's really funny. Let's try this. What? Jared MW Chess says because he's a borderline alcoholic. He made up a story that Monkey Pushing Wood was a cancer patient and finally succumbed. I'm getting lost. If the borders are Fenway Arena. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, Bob likes making jokes about people dying, but it's definitely not funny. Alright, so E3. This is an interesting line. I think I need a second beer, but I don't have one. So we're gonna have to make do with one beer. Bombas just playing Knight C6, so he won't play the Rachmaninoff variation. He's been very good against the English. Knight C3, F5, D4, Knight C3, Knight F6. He seems good in the 4 Knights variation too. Thank you, Bro Dixon, for a 100-bit donation. Against Bob last time, was it you, Bob, that I played E5 against? Was it someone else? I played Bishop C5. I meant to play the classical, the Berlin classical. I just played bishop c5, which is just the straight up classical variation. The Slav defense. Oh, man. How much do I hate the Slav defense? Probably the most common opening still against d4. Everyone has made a move. It's a little better with against Baleful. We're getting the same position with colors reversed. What am I doing here? Because I have to play e5. Have you seen them streamers in hot pants that bring in 3K viewers? Yeah, the real life. The streamers streaming real life. They're like known as cam girls. I don't know, man. I mean, Twitch is supposed to be kind of broadening their. They're going to be broadening their market or whatever. I mean, I don't know if that includes like stuff like that. Whoa. What is that? Nils, thank you for the 1,000-bit donation. Very generous. Nils donates 1,000 bits. You're welcome. He said, thanks for all the nice work. Alright, so the IRL. Yeah, the IRL theme was what I was thinking. Cheers, Neil Swint. Thanks so much. And S4 says, I bet William will not lose a game today. S4, you're not in the simul, are you? If you're not in the simul, then maybe there's a chance that's the case. Alright, guys. Whoa. Jared MW Chess took on F6 here. What am I supposed to do? E takes or G takes? E takes looks like the safest. It would transform to a weird kind of French exchange variation. And you could take with the knight. You know, but I mean... I'll take the weird French, I guess. I've never considered, like, taking here. Red Bull is kind of doing that. What? Like IRL hot pants streamers? Alright, this is a family channel. I'm going to take with the E-pawn. What's up, guys? Thank you for the great donations today. Nils leads the way with 1,000. Earl Dixon supporting almost every time with 100. And S4 donating 100. But, yeah, I mean, who knows what direction like Twitch will take. I think that it's... I don't know. I like it because it's really about things that are games. They're going to try to expand, I think, beyond that, obviously. But then it just becomes another, like... I don't know. Alright, knight c3 here, bishop e4. Nimzo against Nils. Played too many games today? Okay, that's cool. Burnout. But as for, okay, I didn't know you were in the stream. I definitely would have accepted you, obviously. Okay, Soltigo playing b3. I didn't realize who was doing this. That's hard for me to deal with. We'll try something different and play d5 there. Usually, I guess I've been playing g6. I don't have a very good system there. He played b3 and I played knight f6 instead of, what, d5 usually. Parmenides is tough, very solid. Bob had his... Oh. I thought that was Bob, Soltigo, that was joking about your hot pants. Alright, man, it wasn't hot today here. The temperature just drastically changed. Felt like fall. Save a dog with the dynamic opening here. E5 transposes to the MVL variation. I have no idea what I'm doing there, though. That's not really part of my repertoire. I'm going to play g6. Soltigo. Face reveal stream. Did that go down? Is that what I saw in the Discord channel? Alright, so we've got here standard Slav. Castles. You like Natalie Louise's position? It's just like a totally pretty standard. Braid your beard. The beard braiding stream. That would bring in the bits, man, definitely. You know, when I was out of curiosity, I was like, I couldn't help like looking at some of these IRL streams that are listed when I was reviewing my my channel info, and I was like, man, they're just streaming about anything. I mean, it's basically like YouTube, so you could just have a stream about whatever. Whatever. So B6 against Nils. Probably this is a good thing since he knows a lot of theory. Bishop G4 from Pac-Man's pal. Now, I haven't faced this in a long time. What is the deal with this variation? It's a kind of standard line. Now, Jared MW chess, so we're basically playing a French exchange. Bishop D6 here. There's a guy who streams smoking pot. Nothing would surprise me. I don't know what the federal laws about streaming while taking drugs are, but whatever floats your boat, man. All right, E3, C3, excuse me, C3. I guess in some states it's legal to stream while smoking pot. I don't know, man. Not my thing. Parmenides, very solid. The C3, reverse Slav, basically. Tempting me to go here. I guess. It's alright to do 94 there. Arsenal fan. I didn't even notice Arsenal was in the stream. Good to see you, buddy. So, this is not Nefedov, it's ace. Could have the same position against Nefedov there. But against James, he's playing B3. Oh man, this is so solid for white. So I'm supposed to play E5. There really is no other good line for black against this setup, I guess. Plausible deniability. Chess ASMR. What is that? Excuse me for being naive. Alright, bishop b5 here. How's my time? Just 20 players this week should be a little more manageable. Negro Modelo, 2100. V3, man. I mean, what can I say? There's nothing to do against that. I definitely need to get glasses. I should have gotten glasses already. Like squinting my eyes half the time because of the glare. Knight d7. Bishop d3. f6, that's a kind of controversial move here. It really looks like I should be trying to play bishop f5. So Mule Skinner and I battling it out in this. How many times have we played this now? Knight takes b5. I'm going to be like one of the world's leading experts in that. Okay. Queen c2. Yeah, actually, bishop takes f3. Okay, g takes f, knight takes d5. There's also e takes f, knight takes d5. And I think that this is an Aliekin game. Aliekin. Where's Nefedov? He's perfect with pronunciation. Knight takes d5, e takes f. Or e takes f if knight takes d5. Queen b3, can I do that? Then he plays e6, then his b7 pawn is hanging. Can I do that? E takes f? Am I going to regret this? Pac-Man's pal beat me last time. The 4 knights. Oh no, I mean knight f6, that transposes to the weird bishop c5 and the 4 knights. I don't know what the status of that is. So what am I supposed to do here against Bob? Can I play d6 and then just take? I guess that's not so bad. Alright, this is my game with Erdos Victor. It was a rapid game against Baleful. Bishop f5. Have I looked at this? Queen d3 now from Natalie Louise. That's an interesting move. This is probably pretty infrequently played. Makes you want to play f5. Things that make you say, There's some strange things going on there. Does vaping's kind of smoking? Arsenal. I don't mind if you don't subscribe, Arsenal, but you got to keep logging in until you get like a color that I can read, okay? Queen d3, f5. Really tempting to play that here. I'm not going to do it. So, alright. That light green Arsenal. It's like, who is that light green guy? I know, I can disable it somehow. Keep it clean. So Nils goes with the e4, the critical continuation. This should be good. Very few people have played that against me. And Negro Modelo just kind of avoiding any confrontation here with bishop e2. Alright, Bob, that's enough. Prepare the timeout. Prepare the timeout. Bob was just talking about bullet chess. The way he plays bullet chess, he was just making a. He plays bullet chess like a ninja. He's just making what is that word? Comparison. Bishop h4 was not what I expected. Spelling error. So I know you were just comparing bullet chess to something else, Bob. Masticate, exactly. Masticate, is that what cows do to their food or something? All right. What am I supposed to play? It's like a Slav reversed here. Against Mule Skinner, I've played this 100 times already. This is like our starting position. Interesting game with Bob. Alright, so bishop g5. So this queen d3 is just like a rare move in this type of position. Interesting, though. One would assume the queen would somehow end up misplaced. What to do? An analogy. Thank you. An analogy to playing bullet chess. I could just play d6 here. He doesn't have, or she doesn't have, queen a4 check. Isn't that's convenient, right? The queen on d3. The one disadvantage of it. So I'm thinking here. I've never looked at this before. Pac-Man's pal. Okay, so Nefedov played knight on bd7. I need like a brain massage. Is this a chess stream? Can we really? Really? S4 donated 100 bits. He wants to see a chess stream. Okay, knight on bd7. We have seen this before. What am I going to do about this? So, queen c2. Alright, our main line, Slav, which is just boring. So, Arsenal here joining the club of people who play the quick c5. So we're seeing it in every position now. Turkey friends. Turkey farm. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so c5. I hate this move. I hate that it's allowed to be played so early. Almost the same position. Wait, no, this is a normal. Okay, so Baleful played bishop e3. This is new to me. The Ponda will tell you in a rapid game,
William faced h4 against the young Grandmaster Erdos Victor.
The h4, though, that's a pretty cool move. Now we've been moved to the next game. I wanted to explain the h4 thing, but they just sent me to the next game. Arsenal. Yeah, so this game, Ponda's talking about h4 here. Instead of bishop e3, was recommended in a book. No, this position, sorry. Here, h4. So, d5, knight e7. He played e4, and I played knight eg8. I think maybe I made a boo-boo. But we'll see. And then d4 from Milskinner. Did not we face this against that guy who we suspected of using an engine years ago? Whose name I always forget. He was a regular here on the stream. But eventually we banished him because we suspected him of cheating. He also played the Grand Prix attack, but he played it with like d4. I'm sure that Muleskinner has tried this as well. It seems weird though to like open up my two bishops. Yeah, knight eg8. I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I'm supposed to play knight eg8 against h4. Oh no. Not apparent this was the right idea here. I think we're going to end up with a bad position. We get the bishop outside the pawn chain at least. So Bobby gone for that d4 break. Nefedov did what? Nefedov, how are you allowed to do that? I'm still not awake, guys. Boo-boo odds. Rumbling Bear. So it does look like a French. He played a4. Alright, man, fine. I won't castle queenside. It's dangerous to castle queenside in those exchange Frenches anyway. Bishop takes. So what's up here with Bob Sacamano? What's the status of this position? Have to defend my pawn, I guess. Is queen g4 going to be a problem? Maybe I can sacrifice for the initiative there. Yeah, so Nefedov had to take with the knight. I was like, all right, well, as long as he doesn't take back with the c pawn, then he has knight b5 to worry about. But I like my position here. Possible that theory says this is okay for black, though. I think this transposes to an English opening. I mean, that's what it is anyway. More often like a Slav, though. I had a game with Jakob Attila where I won with white in this type of position. Bishop c4 from Acerbate, his usual stuff. Okay, now Bombist, castling, knight d5. Isn't it, Bombist, isn't it like bishop takes c3 now like the more trendy move there? Bishop b2. Still not too late to play g6, I guess. Pondos, pal. We're going to create a new account.
Hello. Have you guys been following the St. Louis tournament where everybody knows to play h4 in the first 20 moves? Do you know where they learned that?
Alright, anybody can play h4, but not like a Ponda. Okay, so Arsenal playing like Kramnik, basically. What can I do here? Maybe bishop b5. Think like Erdos Victor. I think that's what we've got to do. Just play better chess, you know, the minimalistic advantage. Alright, now, I bet I've had this position before against someone in my life. There's not much for white, though. Knight h4 I don't like. Knight e5. Running out of ideas here. The knight h4, bishop h5, f3 type of thing is kind of awkward. And knight e5 I might have played. Knight e5, take, the knight moves. That's awkward. Knight h5, bishop h5, knight h4, bishop h5. Trying to talk myself into it. There's also bishop d2. I think I did that before. Trying to be as active as we can here. Now Negro Medella played c3. I mean, that's a very passive move. And Natalie Louise. This should more or less transpose to a kind of standard classical Nimzo. Now it doesn't matter if white had played queen c2 or queen d3. It's all the same, right? c5 looks like a standard type of position. Knight on bd7 as well. What do you want to play first? Pogs. So a5. The main line there being rook e8, and then the time I lost to Ilya Fiegler where he played, like, I played black here, and he played the Stein. What is it? The Steen variation. Stein, Michael Steen. Player that was before my time. Never met him. Okay, how about like bishop d3? That's kind of weird. Bishop e2, perhaps. Let's just develop our pieces. Is that too modest? So I keep getting these weird moves against knight d7. People were playing queen e2 against me. What the heck is that? Alright, we'll just play knight f6 anyway. h3, that's kind of logical. That's a panda, not a bear. Panda. Alright. Now, Seth Courtwright, what do we do here? c6. Well, we're still in kind of theory. I mean, I played queen b3 a lot. What else can I do? The CD is the other move. And the other day I had a game that was like CD, and I was sort of like really disgusted. We'll stick with queen b3 for now. So d5. d5, knight d4, queen d1, e5. The other option's interesting, like bishop e3. Then black plays e6, though. I guess I could even play bishop b5. This is our last chance for d5. I hope you're right, Bob. But bishop e3 is interesting. Alyoshin, did he play like queen a4 in a similar position? That doesn't seem right. Then black could have played knight b6. So knight b6, how do you have time for this? d5, knight b4, bishop b5, check. That's obviously nothing. Bishop e3, knight takes d4. Even that's not convincing. You guys talking about Pokemon now? took this kid. Bob went to a yard sale and bought some kids like Pokemon cards. Then little kids started crying. Alright, 92. Baleful is sacking a pawn here. Gotta be careful. This is Nefedov. Bishop d6. Okay. Now what? Bishop d3 seems kind of weird. But I don't want to play too passively. Okay, white's just coming with a queenside attack here, regardless of what I did. But that's alright now. We're not castling queenside. Get over it. So I was worried there, Bobby, about queen g4, but that hangs a piece. I don't know what I was thinking. Never mind. So against James, we can play knight f3 check, grab the bishop. Man. It looks kind of insipid. At least we had the bishop pair. This is still very solid for white. So that definitely wasn't an option. You're right about that, Bob. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm hallucinating that this is even possible. I must be confusing it with something completely different to even think that that could be possible. Because it drops a piece and it drops the queen simultaneously. I don't know what's wrong with me. Alright, which way to go here? Queen h4. Knight f6. I guess knight f6 seems like the more aggressive move. Basically a Slav reversed, Magnus Carlsen style here. Parmenides. Parmesan. Bishop f5 though. Bishop d3, c4. Bishop f5 takes on c5. Takes on c5. Have to take with the queen. Then bishop d3. Then I have to move my bishop again. Just as easy. I was going to say it's just as easy to play e6, but maybe I have to watch out here for bishop d3 for reals. Just for lulls. Take on d4 first, right? It doesn't really change anything. I guess you can try it. Alright, so Nils played a3 finally. There's like 3 interesting moves for white. d5, e5, and a3. Where's Haberbaum? He was playing this quite a bit. So what am I thinking here? Bishop takes c3. Bishop e3, kind of like a defensive setup for white. JCS showing his true troll colors there. Alright. So this is just the beginning of theory, I guess. I have to remember. It's like take, bishop b7. Bishop d3. Why does this seem so strange to me? Why does this seem so strange? Like unfamiliar. Thinking of a different line, I guess. So do I really want to undouble his pawns here? Take, bishop d3. Yeah, I guess I take and I play like d6 and we do some sort of hedgehog type of thing. Alright, bishop g5. There's a creative move from Bob. Never would have anticipated that from a regular. Here, I got a challenge from somebody. Rated 4030. Sorry, you can't join late. That would be really cool, Junior, if that works, though. That's a feature they should definitely add in to lichess, in my opinion. Save dog. I'd be surprised if I haven't had that position already. Right, the knight b5. Classic French exchange maneuver. How about just d6? Because if I play bishop b7, he plays e5. Now that could actually be a transposition. Bishop b7, e5, knight g8, believe it or not. But it feels like I should play d6 here. Again, white's position looks kind of huge. Okay, Seth following the theory. Streaking. The last time I was streaking, I broke my little toe. Ah, yes. A4. Crazy fraternity house dares. Run across the street naked. I dare you to do that. I broke my little toe on the curb. On the curb. That was ridiculous. All right, A4. Negro Modelo. Just trying to break through with the A5 idea there. Bishop B7, A5. Bishop B7. I could play A5, CD, and then try to take the pawn. In other news, I could play like Knight C6 or A6. Yeah, this A4 move is kind of legitimately annoying. Do you know how much it hurts to actually break your little toe? You like D6? Alright, do you like D6? Why D6? A5? So Baleful just made a tragic mistake. Suddenly, I don't know why I didn't look at this last move, but I'm suddenly looking at knight to G5. Then black plays G6, and then we go H4 with a full-on pawn up position. But actually E4 is a significant threat here, I think, for him. Alright, well, the time seems to be ticking away. You guys don't seem to be using a lot of time, but I sure am. I'm probably going to get hosed here. I didn't want to enter into anything crazy against a bombist. Why did you play your move? Yeah, you love it when the family members reset the internet while you're in the middle of doing something. They unplug the router. Oh, did that little red light mean something? So sorry about that. Okay, Asterbait, what are we gonna do? Knight F6, Queen C7, A6, there's all these moves. I gotta play a little bit faster here, I'm taking forever. Victor Erdos. Okay, so now knight c2. I was actually scared of knight b5. I thought that was his whole plan. But now that we don't have to worry about that, we just go about our business, I guess. Knight e6, kind of a weird move. Go about your business. Is it worth sacrificing accuracy for a little power when choking down on the bat? Talking about baseball. I mean, Bob, if you're going to be a professional, right, they all just want to hit dingers. So that type of baseball is out the window now. When I was a little kid, Pete Rose was like a hero. He used to just hit a lot of singles. But I don't know, man. If you want to be a star, I think you got to go for dingers, man. Forget about choking up. Nobody cares about batting 300 anymore, Bob. All right, knight b6. Alright, we got 20 games. The idea was to play this bishop f5, but I'm having second thoughts about it because, like, bishop d3, actually, bishop d3, bishop g6. I was a little worried about what? Bishop f5, bishop d3, e6, knight d2. Even there I have, like, knight takes d2. This has to be at least equal for me. And we got this. And then if he takes... So what if he starts taking on d5? I guess that's probably what he'll do. Natalie Louise surprised us with this move, g3. Totally a different style of game here. Alright, now I can play maybe h6. I believe in old school baseball myself. Increasing the number of outs. Alright, the Red Sox lost to the Tampa Bay Rays today. Slightly embarrassing, but it happens. Arsenal fan is actually... He better have something tricky up his sleeve here. Wow, so Negro Modelo just calling my bluff with the a5. Why did I believe S4? Just because he donated 100 bits today, I agreed with his move. Really nice idea by Negro Modelo. I don't want my pawn structure to be wrecked. Maybe we'll just play like bishop b7. Okay, the French exchange variation is a little on the boring side. What are we going to do here? Attack him on the king side? What would Rajabov do? He plays the French, right? The Oakland A's, Oakland Athletics. Coming on. Okay, so now I kind of forgot about this d5 pawn. Just dropping. Bishop e3 isn't too inspiring. Do I have no good move here? This looks like one of those Ben Feingold Chigorin lines. Pac-Man's pal. Bishop e3. Knight takes d5. Take. I don't really have a better option that I can think of. So Mule Spinner, yeah, Mule Skinner I can't say. Mule Spinner. Mule Spitter? Mule Spinner. Am I supposed to let him play e5 here? By the way? Are you sure that's a good idea? If he were to play e5, I'm going to have to play d6. It's probably not so bad. But... if I play d6, he plays knight d5, I play bishop b7. Something about my position looks a little too good to be true there. Alright, Bobby. Bishop takes d4, queen takes d4, c5. And then what? Bishop takes f6. It's funny, if your queen has to go to c4, then your position looks pretty demented. I don't want to allow knight takes c5, obviously. But you could if you were just going to win the e-pawn with check, I guess. Even the Irish pawns don't look so bad. h6, bishop c5, let's see, take. c5, bishop takes f6, g takes f6, queen c4. I can trade queens and just go into this ending where I'm like at least equal. S4 is like, my moves follow a particular reasoning, otherwise they can seem to be weird. No, they don't follow a particular reasoning. They follow a peculiar reasoning that I don't really have the ability to understand. Alright. There's really nothing going on here. I mean, pretty standard French exchange. So, Bobster. The Bobster. This is awfully similar to that other line, right, with Queen E2. Not very exciting positions I'm getting as usual. Baleful. Baleful getting desperate for some activity. Alright. E takes f4, bringing his pieces to life a little bit, but gotta do something. Arsenal had that move, unfortunately. I'm not winning a piece. What would Erdos Victor do? We take that on c6 and then try to torture Karyakin. He had a similar game against Karyakin. I'm not making this up. There was Karyakin, I think. I thought it was him. It's weird. Maybe I don't take on c6 though. There's really like a crazy ass bird outside, and it's making very strange sounds. It's totally hysterical. Be careful about my time though. Who said that? Niels. Common name with hockey players. Alright, bishop d3, bishop b7. Maybe knight on bd7 first. Alright, here. Bird, just chill out with the weird sounds, okay? You're distracting me from my chess stream. Knight f6, e5, d5, pawn takes f6, pawn takes c4. I think it's okay. The Bobster. I could even take on d4. That's kind of funny. Wait. Funny, haha. Oh my god, I like found the right move by accident. Now there's like another bird, like a crow, is like answering this first bird. Wow, this looks really bad for white. CD, which I completely didn't see. CD, bishop takes d8, rook takes d8, and then he's got to play the really awful b3. Wow, that's crazy. So now he gives up the bishop. Someone said 94 against Arsenal. Alright, now what? Bishop f5. That just like trades pieces at the end of the day. Maybe there's some logic to this. Oh, 94. But I've got a castle. You know, he's going to cut me off with bishop a6. That's not good. Actually, what am I talking about? He can't do that, right? Because he does have queen a5 check, though. Bishop a6 does drop a piece there. Alright, so castles, bishop a6 then. Still good for me. Okay, so escort right. We're still in a position that I've actually played in an over-the-board game here. It's a Romanician. The Romanician special. Romanician. So rook e1, rook e4. That would give him c4 possibly. Possibly. Spasibo. And if I go here, yeah. Take away my knight's like only retreat square. Exciting. An exciting offer you can't refuse. c5. At some point we should be playing c5 here. Poor birds. Which rook? Doesn't really matter that much. Oh no. This is my big idea. Play bishop d7. Yeah, it's probably okay. Alright. So I should pay more attention to my time. What's called Pac-Man's Pal now with queen f6. Not a move I really anticipated. Looks kind of risky for black. I mean, he could have just taken on d5, I thought. Maybe there was something I missed there. Bishop d3. This is kind of weird. Bishop b5 check. Knight takes, knight takes. Bishop b4 check, king e2. That doesn't seem like a very safe thing to do. I'm getting concerned about this game. Getting very concerned about this. We're going to lose to Pac-Man's Pal again. He finds queen f6. I didn't see this move at all. I thought he had to simplify. Alright, I don't know. I don't like my game now. What am I doing? It feels like white should be fine, but I gotta find something like that requires some sort of calculation. Maybe f4. We'll try to play sharply. Alright, so Nils with this. Sharp position. White has a very strong center there. Now knight e4. True Nefedov style. Ace is really Nefedov's alter ego. What am I supposed to do? I have like no moves. No useful moves left. Okay, castles. Rook c8. Rook c8. Maybe I should develop my king side. Is he threatening something? Well, there is the c4 thing. It's kind of weird. Knight d2, knight takes d2. Alright. Bishop takes f3. Bishop takes f3, c takes d4. Queen b4, are you serious? I guess I should just develop. But that's quite a move. I think I'm just too slow. Bob's position is definitely looking dubious. Asterbait looks good. It looks good so far, man. Very principled. I never believed that that opening system would be a legitimate thing for white, but it almost is. I have like rook e8 and then trying to win a pawn. Hard to blame him for that move. Okay. Save a dog. Everybody's playing really, really fast. It kind of makes me angry when you guys do this, but it's up to you, man. It's your time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your time. You know, you don't want to take your time, it's fine. Just play automatic moves. He lost 2 nasty games against Lance 55. Of course, he's a good player. But he also seems like a player, I mean, in my limited experience, because I don't think I've actually played him, he seems like a player who's kind of specialist in certain positions to some degree. Like, very good, I saw he's playing the King's Indian. You know, he's very faithful to certain positions, so he's probably, you know, much stronger in some positions than others, I would guess. Not like me, I just play everything. Okay, man, dude has used 1 minute for the whole game. I mean, that's really not too much time. He's basically using 30 seconds a move. I guess I could play h5 even. Weakening my king side seems like a great idea. I don't know what I'm supposed to even do here. Maybe rook e4 now. I'm just playing thoughtless blitz moves now. I'm a worse copy of Ivanchuk. Queen takes f3. Alright, I didn't expect that. It makes sense. Yeah, Ivanchuk plays literally like every opening. It's crazy. Crazy but true. Yeah, let's trade queens. I like trading queens when I have less time. Here's Nefedov again. A little like Bombast. So Nils just castle kingside is a very solid looking position. Not that confident here with my game. Doesn't look right. What do we do? Rook d8, rook b8. How relevant is like rook c8? For example, because rook d8 might be most relevant. Merle Dixon, not again. Oh, dude. The Ponda, the h4 attack. What would Rubinstein do? The only way we can stop him from playing this stupid c5 move. Oh no. Bobby had that. Bob might survive that. I guess I messed up. I should have played that a little differently. So now a4, huh? Oh man, this is just a draw, dude. I just have to accept this, I guess. Probably going to be a draw. Who was predicting that their game would be a draw earlier? Man, knight takes is lame. Pawn takes is lame too. Yeah, he took there, which I thought he's right to do that. So Bob has chances to draw. Why is everybody playing blitz? Did you guys want to think about your moves a little bit? Just a little bit? Oh man, this is going to be tough here. Darn, I just don't know if we have enough against Bob. Pac-Man's pal is one of those players who just keeps making these, like, unexpected moves every move. At least he took a little bit of time. Merle Dixon took a lot of time. A6 now. They're actually using their time. Maybe I should consider C5. Dr. H6 and A6. How educational is the stream? Queen's Gambit declined. Yeah, I mean, I've been looking at the stuff because Merle Dixon played this earlier. It looks like Rook C1 is almost like nothing for white. Like you have to play Queen C2 to try to get an advantage in this mainline Queen's Gambit. So I don't know what to do here. Rook C1 anyway? No. I have to like release the tension here. Okay, now what? Queen E6. Playing on intuition. Okay, we've been here recently against Mule Skinner. Uh-oh. He did this before where he opened the H file for me. Queen B3. Unexpected move. Capablanca. Knight D6. Wait. Knight D6 looks like a good move. Okay, my pawns will be doubled, whatever. So Arsenal. Knight D5 is a huge idea for him. Guy's making me play blitz. Queen D5, forcing a trade of queens. Not sure this is a good move, but I'm limited on time. Okay, so now this changes the structure a little bit, weakening his dark squares, James. Okay, so bishop takes d4, bishop takes d4. I'm going to get mated on f3. But now I can play knight e4 in some moment. What am I supposed to do? Bishop d3 looks better than it did now. A sharp position. Got to develop at some point. Alright, Merle Dixon. I guess we transpose some kind of weird Queen's Gambit exchange variation. He's going to try to play c5. Because Merle is always aggressive. Maybe rook b1. Kind of a weird move. He plays c5 anyway, then I've lost the tempo. I have no clue what to do, basically. The white should be better. What is the plan? Alright, we go with this. Yeah. Whoa, c4. I guess we have to play like a Slav or something. That looks kind of insipid. Bishop takes f5. Alright, everybody's just blitzing. Take your time, guys. You have lots of time. Nefidov. But I don't mean aggressive like in a wild way, Merle. Just, you are a zombie killer or whatever. Alright. I didn't mean it in a disrespectful way, like you're a wild man and unsound or something. I meant aggressive in the best possible way. Like you try to be active. Active would have been a better word. Maybe active. But he played c6 now. This almost looks like a standard position. I just trapped my own exchange against Jared Chess, who's... Oh man, this actually happened. Oh man, what am I gonna do? Rook h4. Guess I'm just gonna lose here. Knight g5, try to sack an exchange. This doesn't look sound. Is that Jared Chess's first game against me? Acerbate with bishop g5, why not? Definitely a reasonable move. Acerbate's getting stronger. He's definitely improved. Alright, much tougher than before. But basically everybody just plays blitz. Nobody can think for like more than 30 seconds on their move. You know, it's very strange. I mean, it's a 40-30 time control. I guess you have to make moves, but I mean, with a 30-second increment, one would think that your average move should be like, you know, taking like a minute or maybe even like 2 minutes on a move. Can you take 2 minutes on a move? If it's like, okay, 2 minutes is a little bit. I guess they do have to make moves fairly fast. iTunes. I may have made my first blunder of the day, it would appear. But like Bob playing quickly in this technical ending doesn't seem like a good idea. Even Nefedov's playing really fast. Alright, whatever. I don't know about this 94 move. But Baleful just lost everything. Or did he? Still not clear, actually. I'd really like to know what Natalie Louise's rating is. Like their over-the-board rating. Very solid play. Gotta be decent. I guess I can play knight b8. That looks kind of weird. Make some moves because my... What? Your metric... I don't think about metrics. What are metrics? Okay, that's like the metric system. Maybe bishop takes. This is a tempo, though. Alright, we'll go with the tempo. Sharp position here against Neil Swint. Looks like white is... I feel like I'm playing Atzel Gergo, a Hungarian grandmaster. Looks like we're in a lot of danger, more or less. But maybe we can make it work somehow. Knight f5 is the main problem. It's going to be super scary. Probably very sharp. Knight f8. I can play knight e5. Is that logical here? Not really. I'm trying to play this minority attack. I guess there's knight e4 coming. Should I play bishop takes f6 at some point? I don't know, guys. What do I do here? It just degenerates into a blitz game. That's the thing I hate about this. No matter what you do, it's always going to degenerate to a blitz game. h4, Acerbate. Yeah, h4. That's the first bad move you played today, but I like it. Okay, it's a good idea and spirit. Actually, Acerbate was playing very, very solidly, but I think in this particular position, h4 goes the opposite direction. Azerbaijan needs to play tighter in general. You know, his tendency of making like one kind of crazy move. I feel like h4 is going in that direction. It may be justified here. All right. Bob is hanging tough here. I don't know if I've got enough in this position, and I could even be worse. I could seriously be worse if I make a mistake. I mean, his king is pretty good. Man, this is a bummer. He offers a draw. Not yet. Not yet. I smell blood in the water at the offer of a draw. You guys are just blitzing. I take it too seriously. That's my problem, I know. So I have bishop g5, which looks like it wins the exchange against Pac-Man's pal. But it's almost like too good to be true. But then again, he doesn't have too many squares for the queen. I said Baleful was done. I guess he's not quite officially done. There's still plenty of room for me to mess that up. Pick up a tempo. Attack this pawn from the side. No, man. Bob's playing so fast, I can't really settle in and find a plan. Alright, now, Escort played this d5, which totally... This is a book position. I've never seen c5 played before. I mean, that has to be something about, like, weakening the long diagonal. But nevertheless, it doesn't appear like there's any simple refutation. Knight c3, d4 is a problem. My biggest problem here, obviously. We're not going to be able to play knight c3, which really sucks. Well, there's one way it might work. Like knight c3, d4, queen takes queen, and then like knight b5. But that really doesn't look like it's a big deal. If he just moves his king or something, he'll probably be okay there. I don't know, guys. I'm running out of time. So far, it was all book. Usually, bishop c5 is played here. I've never seen c5. But what's so bad about this for black? Probably nothing. I just don't really have anything. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Knight takes d3. Queen takes d3. What are we going to do? Rook takes d3. Ace is very solid. Take 10 minutes so I don't get mad. Not only gives up the bishop, which looks kind of compromising, but it's okay. Bomb is played g6. b3, bishop g7, bishop b2. I mean, do I need to play b3? How about like e4? Weakening my king side for no good reason. Let's do it. Alright, now Nefedov, he's obviously been working with Bombas because they're actually playing in a similar style. Nefedov getting kind of scary there. I have to be careful because I don't have a knockout blow in this position against Baleful. But his king trapped in the center is not really good news. For him, at least. I guess this is a draw. famous last words. I mean, I'm never gonna win this game. I'm just gonna offer a draw here. Knight c4, why not? The pawn to h5 is appropriate now. Now eventually we've got to avoid this queen trade. I mean, I don't really want my pawn structure to be destroyed. I guess I could play knight a5 though. That leaves the e5 square in bad shape. Then again, I guess I could wait one more move and just castle. Okay, so bombist. In something of an eternal pin now after bishop g5. Arsenal's up to his tricky ways. He came back to f3. Alright, bishop f5. I think Balfour played too quickly. Softshell crab is the best sushi roll. Okay. I never heard of that. You must be from the mid-Atlantic, Bob. Crab town, crab territory. Queen c2. Man, I don't understand what went wrong here. I just don't like my position at all. d4? That's kind of weird, but it may not be that bad, actually. Let's try it. e4 to e5. Alright, whatever. It's a game. It's a complicated game. Andrea just played queen h4. Okay. That I don't think you can get away with. Alright, Bob with c3. Very passive move. But he is relatively active with the rook on d4. That's going to cause me some problems. There are several things that can go wrong here, actually. Alright. We've got one draw so far. Bombist tracking. Why am I saying tracking? Trapping my pawn? He's just being practical. Oh, man. Check and check. Always check. James is playing very fast, like he has to be at a fire or something. Dude, where's the fire? He's headed for... Where are you going, man? The e5. I can't say that was a surprise. Okay, Soltigo. We'll play as solid as possible against Soltigo. The new Soltigo. The solid Soltigo. Interesting pawn sacrifice there in that other game, by the way. Now, Arsenal, last time we played, you won an endgame based on this like bishop versus knight thing. That's not happening today, okay? You were like -10 in that game or something, and I lost. But I'm not going to let that happen again. Still has good chances there. Okay, Mule Skinner with queen f3. It's starting to look like an open Sicilian. We have some kind of hallucination here. So queen takes b2. Queen takes f6. Actually, that's not so bad for me. His king is like wide open. But he does have bishop c4 in some position, maybe. Okay, knight f5 from Nils. This is hit. This is hit. We've got to move. So castles. Really, there's nothing else. And Asterbait went back. But I think this is justified. You kind of justified Asterbait. In principle, I don't like it. But we can make a case that there's some justification for that. For you, I don't like it because you have a tendency to get off track and start doing crazy things, you know. For a stronger player, maybe h4 we could say is justified. But I don't think it's good for you because you have the tendency to get a little to go overboard and getting sidetracked. You should try to focus on playing more solid. Bishop e7 now. Okay. So I was concerned Seth would like push to c4 or something like that, but this doesn't look problematic. Castles. We're basically in blitz mode now. And Negro Modelo playing so solid. Is Negro Modelo? It sounds like a beer. Is that like a beer? Just Modelo? I'm gonna like trap my own queen here. Not so easy to do. Yes, now. You're not threatening mate. And bishop c4 check here. That's kind of funny. Right. Oh no. Wait, I have queen b4 check? c3. Queen check. King d3. He's going to actually have to put his king on d3 in that variation. It's pretty crazy. Alright, the time is my biggest enemy here, as you can imagine. Saltigo not castling. What was just played? Knight c2 check? Wow. Where does this guy come up with these moves? What if I play king d2? I mean, come on, man. This is ridiculous. This just wins. I guess that just wins for black. Bishop takes c2, bishop takes c3. Maybe I have some move like king f1. Here I can win the queen with rook d4. No. I'm having all kinds of strange hallucinations. Okay. Then I guess bishop g4 is justified. Bishop g6, excuse me. Did I like trap my own rook again? What about the other game where I trapped my rook? Maybe Bob needs to work on endgames more. Maybe I need to work on endgames. Rook takes. Man, this is tough, dude. That's a good move. You're being tough. Alright. King f8, I know. Knight f6 was played, so a4. This looks like a very standard minority attack game. And I wish I had something there. Here we go with the minority attack again. Rook b8. Just gambling. Gambling after a blunder. Nefedov playing well. Okay, I'm just short of time now. And Arsenal kicked me out, so we gotta leave. I know when I'm not wanted. This looks very standard. Straight out of a Nesmedinov game. Alright, knight d5. Gotta take it, probably. I don't know why I thought this was okay for me, but it might be. Well, I'm better here against James, so I don't have to take a draw. One of the few games where I am a little better. Really, development is important. Okay, so Bombas sacked a pawn, then played d6. Well, we don't have to worry about bishop c4 anymore. We have b6. That doesn't work. I guess rook g8 is a good idea. Understatement of the year. Standard minority attack. Alright, so Negro Modelo. Yeah, it sounds familiar. He's played so solid here, like a very, very solid setup you'd play with black in the Semislav or something. It's kind of frustrating to play against this. Where am I going to put my pieces? We got to break the threats. Break the thread. Knight f3 check. Take, take. I don't know what else I'm going to do. It's like pure desperation. Did I lose anything yet? Alright. Wait a minute. Maybe we could sack something. Gotta Kamsky. Sack something? Alright, dude. So Bombas lost a pawn. Still tempted to play h4 Ponda style. But that looks like it weakens my king side. Now, I don't know what I'm doing here. Of course, my queen isn't really doing much there, that's for sure. Now what do I do? h3? That's sort of gross. James has an insane amount of time. I mean, dude, why don't you take time and actually think? I don't get it. People are like addicted to playing fast and they can't like slow themselves down. I guess that's the point. Alright, against Soltiga we'll try to get something going. He's actually taking his time. I should give credit to credit where it's due. Does that sound right? Give credit where it's due. I mean, Soltigo takes his time. You got to give him credit. Whoa. So Arsenal just like dropped a piece. Or he didn't drop a piece, actually. I'm just ignorant. Now I have knight g4 check. He did drop a piece. I just saw it in hindsight. Man, this is so solid for black. Playing weird moves. Getting blitzed. b5. There it is. The minority attack on multiple fronts. Acerbate. Man, you're crazy, dude. You're crazy. The classic minority attack. Couldn't be more classic than this. f3. Alright, now we've got to make a king move. But I'm sure Pac-Man's pal has this worked out. Kind of weird structure here. I actually like it. don't know if I can support this in this b5. That stupid square, man. What am I going to do about knight b5? We're going to have to play d5 myself. Put a6. Actually, that's fine by me. We can improve our position. So Nils just played this move, which I totally didn't see. I hope it's a blunder. And b6 is not on. There's queen b5 check. This position just gets weirder and weirder all the time. He likes sacrificing stuff. Maybe I can induce him to sacrifice stuff. Play bishop e6. He probably gets a reasonable amount of compensation there, actually. Rook h5, the Ponda. Trying to induce me to do the Ponda thing. Then comes bishop g4. Man, that's an annoying move. Alright, let's go back. So what is up here? The Fangster's on move 3. What is up with Fangster? That's very strange, dude. Pac-Man's pal just did some kind of mouse slip. Okay, I don't get it. Definitely don't understand. Okay, so Nils is like sacrificing the d3 bishop for the one on f6. That's very strange. That's pretty deep. I don't know. At the end of the day, his knight is just so strong. I could do other crazy moves like knight e4. Confusing to say the least. I'm confused. I don't know about this endgame. Oh, okay. So Jared Chess just sacrificed the exchange back. Can we have real attack here with like knight h4? I don't know. I don't have time to worry about it. I'll just get my exchange back, worry about it later. Positional chess. Knight g1. You guys have plenty of time. Everybody's blitzing. b4. At some point I want to play b4. Let's improve our position first. Yeah, this is kind of a weird move, queen a2. Now I don't know what to do. Fangster, what's the deal, man? You just thought it would be more challenging to like play with 3 minutes for the whole game? Wow, crazy position now. Looks like a dangerous bishop. Do I ever have f5? Just maneuver a little bit more. So we got this good trade against Bombast. I like this. Oh wait, it doesn't work. Masturbate. He's going to the flanks. Knight b5, of course, good move. White seems better here. With this really modest opening. We got our exchange back, that's good. Couldn't ask for more, really. Not sure what I'm doing now, though. It's getting kind of tricky to get coordinated again. Re-coordinate. What's next? Rook takes. G2, queen takes G2, bishop E4. Try to trade pieces. Does that make sense? Kind of makes sense. But also trades a very powerful piece off for me. And this guy is moving a little too fast. Alright. Soltigo not moving too fast. I'm just degenerating into playing Blitz. The Fangster, dude, what's your deal? Like, you did this on purpose? Oh, sorry about that. Your mom disconnected the internet. Okay, how did you... But how could you end up with 4 minutes and still be allowed to play? Really? That's interesting. I'm surprised it even lets you. Like, it didn't forfeit you. But I guess why would it, right? You have 4 minutes left. All right. F6. Yeah, very interesting. What do I do now? My knight's on the stupid square here on G3. E4, knight F4, D4. Doesn't seem right to do that. He's offering a draw. Alright, fine. I'll give you a draw, man, just to make you happy. I'm just kidding. I'm getting a little low on time, so I'm going to give away a draw or two. Positions I might otherwise play on. Here, very safe position by Save a Dog. Classic IQP. Knight D5. Let's do that. Asterbate versus Botvinnik. Who's that? Nefedov? Nefedov is half drunk? Oh, that's Nils. Alright. Well, you're not playing like it so far. I mean, a little impulsive to do that move, but still. I thought it was pretty reasonable. Oh, man. The one move I was like, don't play Queen A1. He does it. This is just getting kind of irritating to play this so fast. What am I supposed to do? Like Queen A8 and trade all the stuff off? It seems so lame to do that. Normally telling people not to. Man, Parmenides goes nuts with the G4. Alright, now we've got Bombas where we want him. No real attack. He's a pawn down. We should lock the queen side, maybe. Okay, now what? Nice endgame. Eventually I have to play B4. Routine move, anyone? Alright, F5. No, he's just gonna take that pawn. Yeah, the plan was F5. Let's. Oh no, I allowed F5. I allowed C4. That's gonna get really sharp. Soltigo. So now what? Do I ever have F5 or some sort of break? What do I have to do to like play that? Why do I have so little time? I can understand why you have 4 minutes. It's not fair. Alright. Bob played f5. Knight e7 check. Please don't let that win. So I do have f5 at some point, but it's going to cause me to break up my pawns. It's probably still worth it. I got to try to break through somehow. As Courtright played bishop c6, he's not caring about this knight there. Take. Can I win a pawn? Knight takes c6, b takes c6, knight takes d5. I mean, is that pawn even worth winning, though? Kind of a weird move by me. Bombist. Alright, whatever. I need to move fast. Right. Man, this gets kind of weird now. Suddenly I'm in trouble. I have to be careful. Jared has 20 minutes left. And I'm scared. Suddenly, he's getting away with everything. Man, that's insane. Knight c7. So here I just play knight takes d5, I guess. Bob. The Bob-o-matic. Bob-o-pedic. Queen g4. Whoa. Okay, I've got to really restrain myself here. And this is getting too weird for my liking. Yeah, he saw that. So knight e5, knight f6. Knight f6, knight g5, actually. I gotta do something, though. You guys are too fast. Okay, attacking my pawn. We got to get as active as possible here, right? Merle Dixon, hard to beat, man. He's very, very hard to beat. Just make Luft. 20 minutes left. The Fangster has no problems with time. A lot of simplification going on, guys. All right. Bishop g3. Maybe we just do that. I'm a little concerned about something, but I think it's okay. Right. Pretty awkward. We can go over here. Take a walk. Asterbate, really creative today. Okay. So knight e4 check. And we got that. What do we do here? Nothing special for black, really. This looks very standard. d4. I've got knight takes d4. Yeah, we were kind of inducing him to do this. So, he has a little bit of compensation, I guess. Scout just played it simply there. Now what I was thinking like king c2. There's also king e2, or just not putting my king anywhere. We could just sit our knight in the middle of the board in a monstrous spot. I like that. This pawn on b4 is going to become a liability for me against Soltigo. He's like a totally different player now. It's strange. He was so tactical before, and since he started streaming, it looks like he's changed his style to being more solid. Thought I had a move here, knight c5, going into the ending, like a pawn up. Alright, so my rook is hanging. Of course, there's other stuff like, yeah, gotta defend that. c5. Wow. My gosh. It's just a brilliancy. Am I going to be able to draw even? He says he's drunk too. Not even full strength, but drunk. All right. The man of the day donated 1,000 bits to the stream today, so I thank you very much, Nils. Not going to lose on purpose. White still seems better. Doesn't seem like he should have enough to like win though. Maybe now he does. No, rook g5, king h6. Might save me there. What happened? Queen b3. I was thinking like good knight versus bad bishop, I guess. A lot of provisional raideds. So Muleskinner just tries to hang on to the pawn, but I don't know. Did he calculate this? Rook c5? Actually, I have rook h5. That's probably even... Maybe that's what he expected, and he saw he had bishop g5. Okay, so I have rook c5. It's actually better. So Bob goes for the f6, but then it's like Roach Motel. It's a Roach Motel, man. Queen c2 check. Go into the ending? Yeah, we're up 2 pawns on the same side. Very tough game here now. Jared went from worst to better. From better to worst. To better again. This is great. I love this game by me. Playing all kinds of bad moves. f6. Get out of my house. Wow. f5. Totally dynamic move. Should really try to keep the tension here. If possible. Yeah, but I mean this has got to be winning for me now, Bob. Okay, so Soltigo. I don't know, am I really that much better against Soltigo? Good chance I can hang my queen here. Let's see. Basically playing a lot of blitz games. We're going to have to call him Hoover. The Hoover, he's got 26 minutes left. He's just massively trying to trade everything off. Maybe Asterbate blundered something. A4. Oh no. Oh no, A4. Will Skinner has play. It's a nightmare. Yeah, I'm just going to have to castle, I think. He's got a lot of play now. So check. Does that even help me? And Rook F5 should win. Speaking of the Hoover, like multiple Hoovers. Alright, Asterbate. Coming to get you. Not sure this is the best way of doing it, though. Maybe I should do bishop takes d4. Extremely solid position for white. Still hard to break him. He's got 25 minutes left? Dude, are you serious? How am I going to beat him? It's like impossible to beat the guy. Next to impossible. Alright, b4. The king and pawn endgame. Right, here if I play king h8, I lose. No, I have rook d1 check. Oh, so I can play king h8. Is it a good move, though? King h6 is more active, but... So Will Skinner gets counterplayed just in the nick of time. Meanwhile, here I'm just trying to grind down a technical win. Man, this is looking drawish now. Against Soltigo. He played a4. I let him play a4. Bob is just constantly tricky. Trickiest guy in the world. If I play knight a4, he'll have some other trick. Man, dude. Alright. And I'm getting low on time. Wait, knight a6? What? Alright. I just can't possibly move as fast as that guy. Oh, this is getting weirder. Well, that's a bad mistake, Baleful. Opposite colored bishops. Magnus Carlsen style. Alright, this is okay for me. I mean, if you want to draw, white's a little better there. Objectively. So, now Asterbate castling. Super complicated. What? Queen f6? Damn, dude, that is very weird. What am I supposed to do? Take here? It doesn't make sense. Maybe it does. It's probably some trick. Alright, Bob. You're running out of moves, man. He did knight a5, which is what I expected anyway. Why did my last move help? I played what? Queen c2. It didn't help, really. Just made things worse. This is ridiculous. Alright. Did I just blunder? Good. It's an endgame. Speaking of endgames, to be careful, there's not some sort of crazy tactic. That's it for your rook pawns, Bob. I'm not going to torment Bob. It's not nice. All right, bishop here. Whoa. Acerbate attacking me. Stop that. Behave yourself. Okay. So the e7 pawn. e5 anyway. Wow, this guy has played this game with like 4 minutes on the clock. All right, Bob. You've seen you've seen better days. Sorry for the hiccups. Totally unintentional. I intended those hiccups. A couple of nice king and pawn games here. Yeah, against Bombas, not surprisingly, eventually I blundered. I generally play horribly against him. Alright. b5, another good move. Save dog, very, very tricky guy. Just what am I doing? All right. So now it's getting more complicated again. Here. Man. I can play d4. Take my chances with that, I guess. Well, Saltigo just plays d5, and we can pin him. But again, obstacle bishops are tricky things. All right, Bob. Fangster just tricking me out. All right, knight takes e5, pawn takes e5. Look at this delayed. Look at this resource Ace has. Key 8. He saw queen rook e6 at the last minute. Can I keep a pawn there somehow? All right, Arsenal. No, Arsenal resigned. This is Acerbate. All right, so it's just a matter of time till Bombast beats me. What happened? All right. Kind of disturbing position here. Another good move. Oh, he's got some sort of sacrifices. Might as well just resign here. It's starting to look bad. He's used like 0 time for the whole game. Juicebox, what's up? We're just a tiny bit better, but I don't know if I can win this. I mean, objectively. Man. Saltigo plays d5 anyway. The games have just kind of disintegrated. You got out of that one? What do you mean you got out of that one? Sending in these crazy comments. Alright. I'm going to get out of here too. Takes f8. Now white's better. I had a plan here at some point. probably not a great idea. Okay, I'm getting adequately confused. Yeah, Bombus is just a really good practical player. I'm probably going to lose this game. This looks hopeless. I want to resign. I don't like my structure, and I don't seem to have any threats. It's a pretty disgusting game for me. Maybe we got something. I don't know. It looks lost. Kind of disturbing when the guy humiliates me by having just 5 minutes for the whole game. Basically in Zugzwang here. I gotta try something though. Alright. Masturbate making life complicated. Inspired by Soltigo. Kind of brilliant, actually. I'm just going to run out of time. So, how did Soltigo do that again? He just protected everything. G4. Seems like a strange move. Has its points, though. Wow. Check this out, the C5 pawn sack. Man, that's tough. Do I have any tricks here? No, that doesn't work. Yeah. I just can't handle this pressure. Too much pressure. No way to break down Bombast. This game, man, this was irritating. I was winning that. Now, you want to take with a rook or with a pawn? Maybe rook takes is safer, in a sense, but pawn takes kind of smushes him. Now he has a passed pawn, though. Jared MW chess, pretty strong. 1900. I guess I'm lost again now. That was a nice idea. Let's make an illegal move. Do I ever have any threats or anything here? C5 breaks out. Wow. It's going to save the game for Merrill Dixon. We ended up a pawn here. Not crazy about this position. Don't worry, I'm going to start losing games soon. This is where I start hanging stuff. Usually. Just like mutual time pressure. James has 26 minutes left. What? Alright. Rook C1. Not that it does anything, right? Alright, I'm just gonna like lose on time. He played bishop takes a7. Wow. C5. This is humiliating. Just crushing me like a dog. Alright. Knight g5. Well, I don't even know what that does. Oh, attacking that pawn, okay. Guess this is just a draw, Soltigo. Can I ever win like an endgame against one of you guys? Losing my mind here. Alright. That's a draw. And it doesn't send me back to the simul when I've got like seconds left in my games. I love this. Bombus game very complicated. Obviously. What happened? King f1. I'm scared. I have no idea what to do. I'm like paralyzed. Up a pawn here. Totally confused. Rook takes c3. Rook g3. What happened? Rook takes e6. I must be lost here. Simul Dixon. Alright, I just have to move faster. Move faster, master. Check. It's crushing. Guess this is just over. Somebody told Soltigo like great win. Maybe they meant someone else. I mean, this is ridiculous. I can't beat anybody in the end game. I mean, this is a guy, he said his mom turned off the internet. Man, dude. Played pretty well with like 0 time for the whole game. Damn. I resign. Sorry, I meant to press resign button. I hate when people do that. They just click draw before they resign to try to trick you or something like that. All right. That's our first loss today. The guy who had 5 minutes for the whole game. Ironically. I'm not going to be able to win this fortress. It's the other guy who used no time for the whole game. Who had 0 cent upon loss? Me? So I'm going to lose a pawn now? For real? Well, I'm going to flag. I'm up a pawn and I'm going to lose on time. Whatever. This game is ridiculous. He used 0 time for the whole game. Alright. Wait, what? Do I have any sort of threat here? Not really. I could just hang my queen somewhere. I think my best chance is to beat, like, Merle Dixon or something. Wow, what is this about? I can take this pawn? Then he might get a very strong attack. Ace is actually getting low on time. Bombist. Yeah, but there's a check there. Alright, man. Wow. What is this, like, perpetual? Basically, I have no threats. If I wanted to. Keep him tied down to D2, I guess. Some kind of tactical endings. Black has too much compensation here for me to win. Guys are really good. Alright, so Courtright just, like, lost a tough position where he should really put up a lot of resistance. I think, although I've been wrong before. I thought I had time for B4. Maybe I miscalculated. This should be winning for me, shouldn't it? Knight G8. Okay, wow, this is weird. Maybe that's not so clear. Knight G8 is a crazy move, though. So we lost one. We won 6-5 draws. That's so bad. Alright, I'll take a draw against Ace there. And we should be winning this. We're going to try to torture Merle Dixon. Save a dog. I wanted to do torture mode. Not so easy. I have E4. It's probably still a draw, huh? Merle Dixon is so tough. Bombas actually got into time pressure. What happened to threatening mate? Wow. It's my first game against this guy. Alright, so what? You went into the king and pawn game. Wait, you had knight takes h6, didn't you? Knight takes h6? So I lost 2 games. The guy with no time and Jared. But I think Nils is just transposing to a lost king and pawn endgame there. I've had a number of people do that. Okay, king up, king up, king up. This should be good, right? We play b5, then we win his a pawn. Neil Skinner might have made an error. Okay, now, all right, Bombast is in a different situation. This is an endgame. Can I trap his knight? Almost. Merle Dixon will draw this. I guess he even has f5 here. I guess I should have played g4, although it doesn't objectively make a difference. Plays f5 and I play e5. That could get kind of weird, actually. I don't think he wants to give me a protected passed pawn. But just rook d7. I like it. I'm much stronger than my rating on here. I play on chess.com. What does that mean exactly? All right. Most of the people I know that play on chess.com are computers. It's definitely not going to make you stronger to play on chess.com. If you like playing computers, I mean, it's probably a good place to go. Here. I mean, your rating is... I just gave you my queen, Parmenides. Really? A mouse slip with queen takes e4? My god. Good job, man. Congratulations. I definitely didn't let go of my queen on e4. That's really weird. Computer just like registered that as my move. Look at this move, bishop g5. What? We get a take back. I mean, we get like a mouse slip and then we give a mouse slip. This is ridiculous. I'm winning with the dude dropping a piece, and then I'm like losing with dropping a queen in the other game. It's so sick. I hate when it degenerates down into this. I mean, that's just stupid. Just a shame. I definitely shouldn't lose, you know. And I shouldn't win the other game based on those stupid blunders. Really a pity. I mean, drop my queen here. Feels ridiculous to even play this out, you know. Merle Dixon with the pre-moves. Coming with the pre-moves. Now here we win a pawn. I'll take it. I guess I'm not being realistic here. But I hate when the games are settled by these silly mouse slips. I can't believe I mouse slipped queen e4. This is sort of embarrassing to play this out. I'm not going to do this. Game ruined by mouse slip. Merle Dixon is like unbeatable. Well, I mean, I don't care what your rating is on chess.com. I mean, all that matters is what your rating is where you're playing, you know. I mean, All right, here. We got the outside pass pawn. I mean, that's pretty strong. But I got to get that pawn moving. Do we have time? Probably. Save a dog is usually really tough. We lost 3 games, 1-10, 7 draws. Not bad. I got last one. This is last one. I'm so used to doing 25 that I was thinking, oh, there's like 4 other ones. Anyway, guys, thanks for playing and subscribing. Thanks for the donation from Nils and Merle Dixon. Also S4. Okay, 2260 here. Wow, that's really strong. All right. Somebody felt like they were crushing me. Yeah, well, I think you were close. Almost crushing me. Did you resign? But what happens if you had played... Nils, what would have happened if you had played knight h6 or whatever at the end? Like, you played king takes g2 automatically, but knight h6? Am I necessarily even winning there? I don't know if I'm not even really better, am I? 2 pawns against 2 pawns. I don't know if you looked at that. It looks like Save-A-Dog's gonna... Yeah, knight h6 is a draw. Yeah. So there's no reason to lose. Unfortunately, that's the problem with this time control. The game's just kind of degenerate at the end. Not only for me, but for you guys too. But that's all we can do. Nils donated another 500 bits. I totally missed it. Thank you so much. So Nils is up to 1,500 for today. Am I right? I didn't see the second donation, but it says 1,500. You're at 1,000? Are you already donated 500? Thank you, man. So B5. And you gifted a sub? Is that you? Gifted a sub. Yeah, I'm angry about my blunder against Parmenides. I mean, he was like, he should have resigned like way before that. But you know, it wasn't like out of hand, like he was playing on up a rook or down a rook or something. But still, I don't think I really let go of the piece. You know, it was a very weird thing. It just like cut out, you know. It just like made me make the move. I didn't let go of the piece on e4. I mean, whatever. It was weird. All right, Merle Dixon with a draw there, buddy. You were suffering pretty hard there. I think I could have made it a little harder for you. But fantastic game as usual. So Save-A-Dog is probably losing here. I mean, I've got 2 outside pass pawns, separated pass pawns. That should be a win, I presume, in a bishop endgame. Save-A-Dog, I've got e4. His counterplay, I can kind of slow it down with something like bishop here, if necessary. I mean, this is strong. We can also just move our king over here. Maybe freeze it first with like bishop d8. I mean, it just doesn't seem like that's going to be enough counterplay for him. Astrobate, I didn't even see the end of our game. I don't understand what happened, Astrobate. Murderous Spartan and Nils both gifting subs. Alright. Italian subs. Now let's see. So he's getting in front of that pawn. Bishop d8. Then he can come up and eat this pawn. So I guess I should go to e5 and on, let's see, or even e6. h5 here. h5 here, g6 takes, h6. Well, I guess I can play bishop g6. This could get a little weird. Does he have serious drawing chances here? Because the problem was bishop, I said bishop d8, but he's going to walk up here and eat this pawn. And he also has like bishop e3. So it's not so simple. You lost on time? I lost on time? Dude, I lost on time to acerbate? What? When you played h5? What are you talking about? Okay, king here, g6 takes, h6. I guess I can play king f7. It's kind of a passive move, though. That doesn't seem right. Your pawn was on h6, acerbate, and we were playing. You lost on time. Wow. I thought you had more time than me. Well, what is going on here? So this is really pretty tricky. But I have here. Probably could have played that a move ago, man. No, I couldn't. Only now. g6, take, take. Now I think I'm winning. I'm not sure there wasn't a moment there where this wasn't so clear. Guys, we're going to be back tomorrow with Blitz and Rapid Chess at 4:30 EDT. I'd like to thank everyone in advance for watching and subscribing. Pretty good quality of games. I'd like it to be a longer simul if I have more time. Bombast said, what stupid mistake? Did we win against Bombast? We both made stupid mistakes in that game. What now, like e3? I could play b4 as well. That's not so simple. Man, this is kind of weird. This could be some kind of theoretical draw. 1300 in Blitz. But he's actually really good at time management. He seems to always be on his increments and play them really well. You'd think this would be winning for me, but I'm not so sure at all. It's totally unfair. Is he going to lose on time? See, he never loses on time. How do I make progress? I think this is like some perverse draw. It's really sick, dude. He's got 11 seconds. His time management, it's always like this. He's never losing on time. So he just loses this pawn. This is a draw too. Are you kidding me? 2 pawns? He does that? Whoa. No. I don't know about this. All right. If I play like king h7 there, maybe I should. Now I'm threatening e2. So he's got to play king d3. And then b3. That doesn't work. I'm going to have to lose that pawn. Man, did his time just jump up? Did he just magically get another 30 seconds? Yeah, king d3. Okay, this is pretty disturbing. Up 2 pawns and a bishop ending and I can't win. I don't know what to do. I guess it's just a draw. I don't know what I'm doing. Just tired. It's amazing defense. He's like 1700. Man. I don't know how I'm going to save that pawn. I guess this is a blunder, but I can't play bishop d2. Can't play anything. b3, his bishop, everything's perfect. Is there analysis that shows the good moves? Wait, what? No, this is just... Maybe there's some kind of trick here. This is very irritating. It's like no way to win. Up 2 pawns at a bishop endgame. That's pretty amazing. I don't know if I would be able to defend that myself. But he trades into the lost king and pawn endgame. We're seeing this a lot today, guys. I mean, all of you guys do this, going down into lost king and pawn endgames. But that's crazy. You know, he's like on the verge of holding this. Wow, he played bishop takes e3. Well, how am I winning after like king here? If someone can explain it to me, I have no clue. But instead he did this, which is just the lost king and pawn endgame. Alright, well, maybe you were tired too, but I was surprised. Man, that's was such a good defense by Save a Dog there. I mean, just like, he had it. I think I had b3. I didn't think b3 was enough. Shoulder the king first. We'll look after the game. I don't really want to analyze any games, but we'll check this out because this was kind of weird. I think this was a draw. But Muleskinner is saying b3. Alright. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, this is simul over, guys. 11 wins, 7 draws, 3 losses. Not a bad result overall. But this game... We had some weird results. A lot of people going to king and pawning games. Really with no reason. Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? There it is. Yeah, this... Man, dude, I mean, 2 pawns up. I thought this is a win. But I'm not convinced. Yeah, this is a win. So let me see here. Bishop here, here. And even this move is okay. I thought this was a draw. But there was a draw. I must have blundered on the subsequent move. Here. So apparently I'm winning if I play perfectly like God. Though I had no time. Bishop e5. But I defended the pawn, and it is a draw now. It is a draw now after king c2. So I'm right about this. There's no way to make progress here. I mean, that's pretty disturbing. 2 pawns up, no way to make progress. He had draws earlier, it looks like. Here he was drawing. This is a draw. And even earlier back here. I'm saying I'm 2 pawns up. I'm 1 pawn up here. Okay. But he gave me this other pawn, which I guess wasn't necessary. So actually the g6 sacrifice was a really bad move. It should be a draw. Pawn down in the bishop endgame. And we need to play better. So yeah, you missed like 3 draws. Fortunately, you didn't have any wins. A lot of mistakes, guys, toward the end. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. We'll be back with Blitz and Rapid Chess tomorrow on Monday.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll be back on Monday. Thanks for the donations. And thanks, Soltigo.
Thank you, Soltigo, for being our moderator in the chat here. Yeah, really tough for me to play. 20 boards is really enough. The 25 puts me on edge. So the 20 is enough. We'll try to keep it around this for the future. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching and playing, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.